Hello everybody. Um Welcome back to another video. Sorry if this is too loud. I'm not checking the audio currently. But yeah. Put this on my shirt. So, is that good? Can you guys hear me? Maybe not. Doesn't matter if it's loud or not. So, we are currently close to going back to school, Sorry if that's a something you did not want to hear today, but we are currently I think 3 days from going to school or something like that, which is crazy. Um, and I just wanted to say something real quick to everybody out there who's stressing or oh my gosh, I'm gonna, this school year is gonna be so stressful. I have so much to do and stuff like that. I'm just gonna hold it. Um, don't stress, bro. Sure, it'll probably be hard or whatever, and that's just you know, that's the average response is just it's gonna be hard, scared and stuff like that. But not be like if you're not like that thrilled to go into school, I understand. Neither am I. I don't really want to go to school either. But you know, we have to. But just think if you're a senior like I am, this is your last year. So then after this, you don't have to go to school anymore unless you go to college. If you're a junior, you have two years left, including this one. If you're anything below that, then you have 3 4 years left, right? But I just want to say that you should never go down on yourself or never be never doubt yourself. um like in my last video that I posted, I was talking about how when you're doing your work, you should just do it. Don't put it off. And that's what I'm going to say today. If you're if you're if you're doing school, right? My gosh, if you're doing school, um and you have a bunch of work, let's say you have pages of homework or whatever, instead of putting it off to a later date, or if you get it that day, you should just do it that day when you get home. I'm telling you right now, I have a desk. I don't know if any of you have a desk or anything at your house because I have a computer, but just get home, put it on your desk. Let's say it's math homework or something like that. Use your calculator, just do your math homework real quick. And especially, I know there's gonna be some people out there who are just gonna cheat. It's it's just gonna happen. I think that probably a majority of people watching this video, if not everybody watching this, or whoever is watching this, has probably cheated in school or is soon to. But for example, if you have math, let's say you're in algebra 2. That was what I was in last year, or in junior year, right? You get assigned a delta math, right? But you don't know how to do that. You weren't paying attention in school, and she's like, "Oh, you have a delta math due this week, at the end of this week." So what you do is you go to the delta maths, right? And there should be the watch a video to learn how to do this. Just watch a video of those, or better yet, since I know a lot of you already use AI, just grab the equation of one of them, of the first one, put it into Chat GPT or Grok AI or any AI that you use, Claude, anything, and then figure out and ask for a step by step tutorial, and then watch how it does it, and then grab your notebook and then do the problem yourself without looking at the answer. Do the problem yourself in the same step by step. You already know the answer, right? But you're doing this the same equation step by step to make sure that you're getting the right answer or getting the same answer. So you making sure you're not doing it wrong. You know what I mean? Um, and then and then then you can just do the rest of the problems with no issues. Or if you're going to cheat, then why are you not doing your homework? Why are you waiting till the last day? As soon as you get home, you should just do it. Because if you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat. So you might as well just get it off of your mind, so then you don't forget. My problem isn't doing the work. My problem is forgetting that I have work to do. Last year, I wasn't doing too bad. I think I finished junior year with a 3.3 GPA or something like that. So not too crazy, but I was averaging A's and B's. And I'm not a Navy student. If you know me, you know I'm not a Navy student. I'm like a C D student. You know what I mean? So like how I did it towards the end is I was just making sure to keep up on the Schoology page, on Power School, anything they had in, checking Delta Math, checking everything. Like your teacher, first of all, if your teacher doesn't have like a Google Doc saying what you're going to do this week, you should recommend that to them so then people can actually understand what to do. Or tell them to put in like the assignment into Power School before you have to do it and stuff like that, so people like can check Power School and be like, oh, I have that to do, because a lot of the time I didn't do my homework was just me forgetting that I had homework in the first place. But yeah, always keep up on your work. Like if you finish your work the same day as you get it, I promise you it will save you so much stress, bro. Like I used to like, put off everything and like do it on literally in class. Like I would be like having like, the whole entire like assignment. I was like doing a little bit of it in the car and then like I had like five problems left and I have to like speed run it in like 10 minutes before the teacher walks in the door and then asks for it. Or like, says if you have your homework turn put it in the turn in bin. So just do your homework, bro. Like I don't know what else more to say to you guys because I don't even know if you guys are going to watch this video. Majority of the people I know are probably going to watch like the first 5 seconds and then just click off, or you're just not going to watch it at all. And that's completely understandable. But if you have made it this far, um, just really focus, bro. Focus this year. Whether it's your first year, your last year, you're in the middle, like whether you're a sophomore or a junior, like coming into school, just focus, bro. Like don't let anything take your focus besides school. Like you can obviously play video games and stuff like that, but make sure you're doing your work as well. Like make sure you are doing your work either the day of or the day after you get it, because like if you don't do it, you might forget that you have homework, and then now you're like on the day of and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't do my homework. I'm like, my grade's gonna go down. Then you start stressing. If you're one of those people who just doesn't care about school, like you're just like, oh, I have like a 1.0 GPA. I don't really care that much. Then yeah, you don't really have to listen to me, but like just just do your work, bro. Like I said this in the last one, like do your work, save yourself the stress. And then the last point I want to get into is like socializing. A lot of people are like, this is like goes for school, in person, online. A lot of people are very scared to socialize. I've noticed that a lot in myself and some of my friends and some other people that I don't know. I can just see that they're like antisocial, or like they're not antisocial, they're very social butterflies, but they're just not like, they're not like taking that first step to go and like talk to people. Like me, I love like if I know you, or like if I get to know you, like I like open up a bunch, like I like meeting people and becoming friends with them, but I don't like meeting new people, if you know what I mean. Like it has to be like original in my mind. Like if somebody else introduces me to somebody, then it's like kind of awkward, if you know what I mean. But yeah, like I want to start making the change to like actually go out and socialize, or like at least increase my social like life, because I feel like I'm like not antisocial, because I love people, like talking to people and like being with people and hanging out with people and stuff like that. But at the same time, like I feel like I'm not talking to as many people, or I'm not like where I could be if I would just like go out and like stop being scared. Like, because if somebody rejects talking to me, or like just doesn't want to talk to me at all, then I just shouldn't feel bad. At least I tried. I went out there and tried to talk to them. But yeah, that's just a tip, because I don't want any of you to end up like me, or like be antisocial, or be scared to talk to people or anything like that. So yeah, um, just socialize, just get your work done in school. Make sure that you have it done like the day of, or like a few days, like stuff like that. They'll give you work. If you're not doing it, then that's your fault that you have a C in their class, a D in their class. It's not your teacher, bro. Sometimes it is your teacher. I've had teachers like that. All right. I've had teachers where like I felt like they weren't doing much, but like, at the same time, like you think there's like a few teachers that you probably will say like, oh, well, my teacher isn't even teaching, like she doesn't even do anything, or he doesn't even do anything. But all you're doing is talking to your friends and like not paying attention to the class at all. So take a moment before you start blaming your teachers and think, have I paid attention in their class in the last, the last lessons when they taught us like how to do this thing in algebra 2 or, pre-calc, like have I been paying attention? So, yeah, just take that into account. Like, stop blaming your teachers for everything because some of it is your fault, not your teachers. Like, you can blame your teachers if they're genuinely like the problem, but majority of the time, some people be like blaming their teachers for like the dumbest thing, bro. Like y'all will be like out here being like, "Oh, my teacher doesn't even teach, bro. Like I don't even like she hasn't even like taught us how to do this." When literally a week ago she was teaching you how to do it, but you just weren't paying attention, bro. Pay attention to your teachers, bro. Pay attention to your teachers. Save yourself the stress of not knowing how to do something. Save yourself the stress of worrying about like homework or work on another day and just do it now. Do it as you get it, bro. If you're watching this while you're in school, like if you're like a few months ahead of this video or like a few months after this video is posted and you're watching this, do your fucking homework, bro. Do your homework. You probably have homework laying in your bag and you're not doing it. You're just sitting here watching this video and doom scrolling, bro. That's another big thing. Y'all need to stop doom scrolling, bro. Y'all doom scroll for like 17 hours and wonder why your grades are going down and like wonder why like you're like, oh wait, it's 8 p.m. My gosh, man, I just got home and like just couldn't get off your phone, bro. Get like take a break, bro. Take a break from your phone, bro. Take a break from your phone for 5 hours. I guarantee you, all you'll be thinking about is your phone. That just means that you can't live without it, bro. That means you need to stop being on your phone 24/7, bro. I promise you, it will improve your life in drastic measures, bro. Like crazy ways. But anyways, that's enough of me hating and talking about this stuff. I don't know when I'll post the next video. Hopefully, I stay consistent and start posting more because I really want this to work out. But yeah, if you guys got this far, comment a pineapple emoji in the comments. If you're on phone, if you're on PC, type pineapple out. And that is it, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.